There was a problem in the mid 2015 period where refugees and asylum seekers were being charged fees of up to $10,000 per student for receiving an education in the ACT. The policy was back to front. People paid fees and then you had to apply for a waiver to get an exception. Then they had to seek a waiver that they didn't know about because it wasn't publicised, it wasn't available in their language. We wanted to get the policy fixed and to point the Education Directorate to the future where they needed to be in compliance with the Human Rights Act, particularly with the improved version of the Right to Education.
I'm Nizish and I'm mother of two young kids. One child is in primary school, one child is in secondary school. I came to Australia for my and my children's better future. My son is going to start year 10 next year. When the problem comes up with the cost for school fees, sometimes we are struggling. Most of the positions or full-time opportunities only for the permanent residents or Australian citizens.
There were families really struggling. Some didn't even send their children to school because they had heard about the issue with being charged fees. These people had been recognised as refugees or they were seeking asylum. Those children needed education the most and their parents were least able to afford it because they're not able to earn an income.
We have many families left from their own countries and they are well educated, doctors, engineers, but their children have no basic right. So we have to give them a basic right of education.
The amendment to the Human Rights Act was really a game changer in that the right to education was included. We made the Directorate aware of what their obligations were, that they need to make education free and accessible to all students living in the ACT. So that included refugee and asylum seekers who've been stuck with this inaccessible system when they needed a right to education the most.
Education is a basic human rights, and why this is important because as children who are seeking asylum, we have to give them some kind of security, ability that they can learn our new culture so they can survive in this country.
All economic, social and cultural rights all kind of hinge on having a good right to education, and within a generation you can change the outcomes for that family.